Get as much education as you can, but even more important than that, get as much experience as you can.
Quarterback position is so deep. I don't know who's going to win the job, but
And if you win your conference now, you're basically automatically in the 12-team playoff, but you can't.
we finally made it to draft day, and we're here to talk about it. Final thoughts, final predictions, and picks for the 2026 NFL draft. Definitely want to hear from you guys. I'm going to go ahead and drop the StreamYard link. Anyone wants to come on, feel free to. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's Christian Ballard here at Ballard Sports Media with the Christian Ballard Show. I'm making up for yesterday. I was with my girlfriend pretty much all day, and I didn't get a chance to do the show. So I'm making up for it here on a Thursday. Tomorrow, we're going to try to do the show too and recap round one. We'll look at some of what day two has to offer for the NFL draft. I know what you're thinking. If you're coming in here and maybe you don't care about the NFL, maybe you don't care too much about the draft, you're like, why the hell are we talking about this? Because I care. Because I care. I know we got some people out there that watch. I got my Bucks jersey on too. Got to rep the team today. Not at work, but I mean, I figured I'd wear it for the show. I got to go in at 10 today, so I can only be on here till about 9:15, 9:30. So gives me about an hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on NFL Network, see what they're talking about this morning. What's on? Mock drafts. Oh, it's almost over, but it's Daniel Jeremiah's DJ, they call him. So we'll keep it on that for a little while and see what they're talking about. He has in the top 10 Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders, David Bailey, edge out of Texas Tech to the Jets, Arvell Reese. Couple different like obvious choices. I mean, he has Maui Goa, Francis Maui Goa going at 8 overall to the Cardinals. It looks like Spencer Fano from Utah going to the Browns at 6. I mean, I could go down the list. Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles at 4 and 5. Where else? What's he got for the Bucks here? Who's he got for the Bucks? Or maybe he hasn't done the Bucks yet. Let me see. I don't know. Cardinals trade up with Bills here, 26 overall. So he did already pick for the Bucks. I'm kind of curious. Well, you know what I can do? I can pull this up on NFL.com, I think. At least one of his mock drafts. I don't know if it's posted as what's on TV right now, but let me see. Let's go to NFL. Okay. So we'll see here. Let's see. NFL draft. If we can't find it here, I want to look at CBS Sports mock drafts. Here we go. So we got Lance Zierlein, Daniel Jeremiah, Bucky Brooks, Eric Edholm. I like Bucky Brooks and Lance Zierlein. I think they do pretty good. 7 round. We'll look at that in a minute. I'll open that in a new tab. Let's look at what DJ's got here. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. You're watching Ballard Sports Media on YouTube. Love and appreciate you guys. It is draft day. Can't wait to see who the Bucks get. Can't wait to see where all the Bama guys like Ty Simpson and company go this weekend. Go tonight. A couple different guys like Caden Proctor, Ty Simpson. Jeremy Bernard might not go in the first round. He will be a day 2 guy, in my opinion, but we'll see. This is Daniel Jeremiah right here. 8 o'clock tonight. We will be live for the draft around 7:45-ish. It might be a little bit after, I'm not sure, but we'll try to get live by 8 o'clock. So the obvious choice, Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders at 1, quarterback out of Indiana. New York Jets take David Bailey. He's got a trade with the Cardinals and the Saints. The Cardinals will trade back, most likely to get Ty Simpson. Let's double check it. But the Saints are going to trade up and get Arvell Reese, the linebacker and edge out of Ohio State. Really, really good. So, yeah. Saints are known to trade. Tennessee Titans, Sonny Styles, linebacker out of Ohio State. Jeremiah Love goes 5 to the Giants, so he keeps in the top 5 with Jeremiah Love. Spencer Fano out of Utah. Jordan Tyson, Arizona, takes Francis Mauigoa. By the way, Jordan Tyson to the Washington Commanders. Kind of keep them in the same color there. I've heard, I feel like people are more and more as the draft gets closer today. If you listen to radio and stuff, you're going to hear a lot about a guy like Jordan Tyson. It is like one of the best options at wide receiver in this class. It's not a very deep wide receiver class either for night one. The Cardinals trade with the Saints here. We talked about that. Francis Mauigoa out of Miami, offensive tackle, number 8 overall to the Cardinals. They do not go quarterback here. They might end up taking a quarterback day 2. We'll see. Mansour Delane to help out the secondary for the Chiefs. Obviously, a down year for them and Patrick Mahomes, some injury bug. There's questions about Kelsey. We all have heard those rumors. Is he going to retire? What's going to happen with him? Couple question marks going into next season for the Chiefs. But at the same time, it's a oh wow. We'll talk about another pick. They're talking about this draft on there, but the Chiefs need some secondary help too. They also could go with a pass rush, but they did lose some secondary this offseason. So if you're watching this back, thank you so much. Appreciate it. For those that do watch it back, I really love and appreciate that. I know it says we got 2 right now as we're live, but haven't really seen any comments yet, but I appreciate everybody, all the love and support here. Carnell Tate out of Ohio State to the Giants. Cincinnati had the 10th pick, but that obviously happened the other day with the oh crap, who was it? Dexter Lawrence, the defensive tackle. Formerly at Clemson, formerly a 5-star recruit, I think, too. He was part of like Christian Wilkins and all that in 2018 that won the title for Dabo and everything. So, but yeah, so they get him. They don't need defense too much, at least on night 1. But they get a wide receiver in Carnell Tate. Ruben Bain off the edge here. This is a guy that you want to keep your eye on. I've heard a couple different guys. We'll talk about the Bucs a little bit more, but this is one of the guys I've heard that the Bucs could try to tackle at 15. But he does, unfortunately, for the Bucs. Fortunately, he's in the state of Florida still, but he stays home and stays with Miami and helps their pass rush. So there's that one. Who we got here? Caleb Downs to the Cowboys, former Alabama safety, 5-star freshman phenom over there. And then Saban retired, and he said, I'm going to go to Ohio State. He did so well. Just incredible at Ohio State. Man-to-man coverage, keeps his eyes on the football, can play in space, man and zone coverage. They use him all over the field. He's like that. He's like a really good generational type of guy. for defense. He just really is. You can play him off the edge. You could almost put him as a QB spy. I mean, you do whatever you want with Caleb Downs. He's just that good. I credit him. I hate that he left Bama, but he did really well at Ohio State, and I'll be pulling for him in the NFL. Mekhi Lemon, USC wide receiver. Puka Nakua, Devontae Adams on their final year of their contracts, at least. They need help at wide receiver. They just need some depth overall. The Rams do. He says here, Daniel Jeremiah says he wouldn't be shocked if the Rams made an aggressive move up the board, but in this case, they stay put and get a good player. Mekhi Lemon could fall to them at 13, I think. This is a guy, this next one for the Ravens is a guy that I have seen so much for the Bucks. Unfortunately, he's here at 14. And he goes to the Ravens. This is Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon, the tight end, a junior. A lot of people have him going to Tampa Bay. We need a tight end. We need edge rusher too. He says he could see the Ravens trading down or going with Ola Vega Ione from Penn State, the offensive tackle. Who do the Bucks take next? We'll see. Trade with the Eagles here. The Eagles will trade up for Caden Proctor. Okay, so that puts us where? Okay, let's see. Where are the Eagles picking? I'm not even sure. Hold up. Jets take Omar Cooper Jr., Detroit Lions. Who they take? Monroe Freeling from Georgia, offensive tackle. Minnesota Vikings take Colton Hood from Tennessee. Dylan Thieneman to the Panthers. I've seen that a lot. They also need to help. They got to help Bryce Young, too. They got to get their crap together, man. Malachi Lawrence, UCF, edge defender to the Cowboys at 20. Pittsburgh at 21. Blake Clemson, offensive tackle. Ola Vega Ione. He should be top 10. Probably one of the best interior guys in this whole board. But he slides a little bit in this draft, but they finally stopped the slide with the Chargers at 22. I like this here. He could thrive in Mike McDaniel's offense. It fills a big hole. Jim Harbaugh gets a guy on the offensive side. So I like that. Protect Justin Herbert in the run game and everything. Okay. And Akeem Messidor. Like I said, I've seen this quite a bit for the Bucks, and I would love to get a guy like this out of Miami. Edge defender, really, really good. Versatility inside and out, can stop the run, get pressure, can get off his blocks quickly. He does everything well. The Bucks get him here at 23. They fill a big need at pass rush. I like this here for Tampa Bay. And this is, by the way, a trade that we just saw with the Eagles. Cleveland Browns at 24, go Casey Concepcion. Could fall to day 2, but again, a weapon here. They found an offensive tackle earlier at number 6. Projected trade here. Or no, they actually do they actually hold this? I think Jacksonville had it, but something. Anyway, they get a wide receiver. They need that very well. They desperately need offensive weapons for Dylan Gabriel or whoever at quarterback. I don't know. I said something about Dylan Gabriel the other day, and someone lit me up. I didn't say anything bad, but because you got Shador, you got Dylan Gabriel, right? And so I was thinking, because I saw him play last year. He did get some playing time. So I had said something in my video about Dylan Gabriel, but anyways, this guy went off on me about, you don't know what the you're talking about and all this other stuff, and I don't know. I don't know who their quarterback's going to be this year. Shoot. Do they need one in this draft? We'll see. They took 2 last year. They did take Gabriel. They also took Shador Sanders and stopped his slide, which was like the biggest slide I've ever seen all the way to the 5th round. Keldrick Falk out of Auburn, 25 to the Bears. Edge defender, junior, really, really good. He is so good. that you could play him inside too. But mostly he played outside at Auburn and stopped the run, stopped the quarterback, everything like that. So he's really good. I like what he brings to the table. So yeah. Arizona Cardinals go Ty Simpson. Projected trade with the Bills. They get an extra pick here. They want to move up from 34. They go quarterback here. They need it. They go Ty Simpson. They'll find some very willing trade partners late in round 1. No second round pick now, obviously. But let's see. Oh, Buffalo doesn't have a second round pick. They could be motivated to get extra draft capital. Okay. Denzel Boston, Max Eichenanker, Tredain Stukes. I've never heard of him. Caleb Lamo and Chris Johnson, and then Peter Woods ends the first round. The Ravens trading projected with the Seahawks, the Super Bowl champs. Not a bad mock. Let's do one more here. Let's do one more here for us. This just want to have some fun here on the draftnetwork.com. Y'all go check them out. Got some good stuff over there. Right here. Okay. I got to be at work at 10, so I got to be out of here by. I got to be off of here at like 9 o'clock, but we got a little bit of time. I don't know. I'm not really going to save this. We're just doing the final round. The first round, final mock draft for BSM. Let's go. Just to kind of have fun, you know. Continue all teams, which everyone's pretty much picking in the first round. It will not let me trade because I don't have the premium. So this is without trades. So everyone's got to pick where they are. And if that happens, let's say we get it rolling here. Start the draft. Raiders on the clock. It's obvious. It's Fernando Mendoza. The Jets could go different ways here. I still have a feeling they'd get Arvell Reese or David Bailey. They desperately need pass rush. Between the two, who I like more, I like David Bailey a little bit more. But at the same time, I've heard a lot of good stuff about Arvell Reese the last couple of days. Seen some stuff on Twitter. Jets, they need wide receiver too, but it's still kind of early for that. They need edge, they need corner, they need all kinds of stuff. Give me David Bailey this time around. Okay. Who's up? Cardinals. In reality, they might trade this away. They might trade this away. But let's say if they have to stay put, it's not really worth taking a quarterback at number 3, I don't think. It's a really big reach because the next guy is Ty Simpson. Now he's talented enough. If you want to draft him in the top 10 or if someone gets him, don't be upset. If your team desperately needs a quarterback and they go with Ty Simpson in the top 10, top 15 instead of the late 20s or whatever and trading back, who cares? The dude was a 5-star out of high school. You know, he had his flaws at Alabama. He was young. He didn't really get all the playing time in the world, even as a backup, but it is what it is there. Now, for the Cardinals at 3, I don't think they would go quarterback. I think they would trade back. I'm going to go ahead and give them Ty Simpson, because I think ultimately that's who they're going to end up with tonight. I do see them trading back. I cannot do a trade here because I don't have the premium, like I said. But let's go ahead and just give them Ty Simpson. But in reality, yes, they're trading back outside the top 10 to get him and probably get some more picks too. So they need that. The Titans need a running back, linebacker, all this other stuff. Jeremiah Love's here. Arvell Reese. I'm going to give him Arvell Reese here because he's available. So who's up? The Giants, the New York Football Giants. Safety, wide receiver, offensive tackle. I'm gonna take a bold move here. I'm gonna give them Caleb Downs here. Okay. The Browns. I'm gonna go offensive tackle. I'm gonna go with Spencer Fennell. Now I knew the Browns. Everyone knows the Browns need offensive line. What the big question is about the Commanders, what they need. Team needs edge, wide receiver, corner, back, linebacker, and running back. I could give them Sonny Styles, or we could go edge here, give them Ruben Bain. I'll give them Ruben Bain. 7th overall player at number 7. Number 8, we go to New Orleans. I don't like the Saints. They're a rival of the Bucks. I'd love to make fun of them and stuff. I'd love to troll them here, but I'm trying to be fair. Mansour Delane, really good, lengthy corner, can get after the football, strong hands, fast. They need secondary help a little bit at corner. They need to fill a hole. Keep them in Louisiana. All right, the Chiefs. And they need edge, corner, wide receiver, offensive tackle. Francis Mauigoa could help protect Patrick Mahomes, man. Get him back, get him healthy, rebuild the O line a little bit. Obviously, your secondary and defense too, but I mean, since he's available and you're still in the top 10 here, he's worth the top 10. I'm gonna give him Mauigoa. Okay. Giants are back on the clock. That is. They went Caleb Downs. They got to go offense here. Do you get him a weapon? That's probably where I see Jordan Tyson going in this scenario. And then the Dolphins, wide receiver, corner, offensive tackle. Oh, Caden Proctor. Hell yeah. How did I forget about him? Edge for Dallas. Corner. Linebackers a need. Sonny Styles is here. You can fill that, especially since ever since they lost Micah Parsons, they never really had that strong guy that came in for them at linebacker. I think they try to fill that hole here. Let's go Sonny Styles. Rams. Oh, damn. What do they do? Tight end, wide receiver, at some point a quarterback, I guess. Oh, I'd give them Kenyon Sadiq. I would love a guy like that for the Bucks, but be fair here. I mean, the Rams could go that way and help build their offense. Jeremiah Love still sliding. Wide receiver is a big need, probably for the Ravens. Let me see the Ravens, what they got. They still got Henry. Where are we at? Baltimore. Wide receiver, interior O line. This is a popular pick here. Olave Vega Ione from Penn State to the Baltimore Ravens at 14 is a popular pick. I like the fitting. It helps protect your quarterback. You love to see it. Buccaneers here. We need pass rush. We need defense all the way. We also could go wide receiver. I wouldn't be against that. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I would take a little bit of a reach here. I'd give him the other guy from Miami, Akeem Messidor. That's a popular pick. I'm hearing around Tampa Bay from all the experts in their mock drafts, NFL experts. I think that's a match made in heaven right there. If they could get a guy like Akeem Messidor from Miami at 15 tonight, I don't know if that's what's going to happen because sometimes the Bucks like to roll the dice and surprise us a little. Plus, what if someone takes them before then? What if the Bucks trade up? What they trade back? Most likely trade back, which I'm not opposed to that either. I don't know. They might feel comfortable at 15, feeling like he's there. I went Caleb Lamo, build the O line for Goff and company in Detroit. Also need edge big time. Dylan Thinneyman at 18, I could see that. Secondary help for the Vikings. Oh, I accidentally. Well, you know what? That might be a good fit, Keldrick Falk. How did I accidentally click twice and put Keldrick Falk to the Panthers? They might go a different direct. I don't know what the Panthers are going to do tonight. I guess did they need edge? Let me see something. Carolina Panthers. They did. I don't know if they would go edge in the first round though. Anyway, I accidentally clicked twice. The Cowboys again. They went linebacker. They need edge, corner, interior defensive line. That's where I give them Peter Woods. I did that the other day. I still feel pretty confident. You know, the guy out of Clemson. Pittsburgh Steelers, home of the NFL draft here today, this weekend, this year, whatever. Wide receiver, interior offensive lineman. Uh, Wide receiver. Oh gosh, you got to get a guy. Oh yeah, we're doing this for Pittsburgh here. I'm gonna give him Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana, man. Dude was a beast in the playoffs. Got better as the year went on. Had some big games. He helped. He was a big help to Mendoza in the offense last year. Omar Cooper. Okay. Chargers. What are you looking for? LA. Jim Harbaugh. Uh, Big need is defense all the way. Cassius Howell. I could go Cassius Howell. I've heard good things about him. He's 6'2", just a little bit under height, 253, fifth overall in his position, 30th overall player, Pro Bowl, round one Pro Bowl caliber, I should say. Um, he's just a hard hitter. Um, you just want to see him get after the quarterback. Not the best when it comes to having to cover back a receiver or something, but that's something he can work on and get better with. I'm going to go Cassius Howell here for the Chargers. Mike Elko is now on Good Morning Football. Eagles, offensive tackle, corner, edge. What else they need? Safety. Oh yeah, this guy's good. Well, could you get an extra receiver? I would. I would put a guy alongside Devontae Smith. I want to go. Let's go Mekhi Lemon.
He's a lead separator. He's going to be really good at receiver for sure. Yeah, the show and really just love him for so many reasons.
Darnell Tate.
He struggles at times with public speaking, and he's had some instances where he's had to do it.
The Bears. I haven't picked for them yet.
To grow, obviously coming and saying that we knew he was going to have some opportunity to do big media things.
Might have to go for a reach here. I think they should work on the O-line personally. Get an offensive tackle, get a sturdy guy on that anchor. Next to the center, play him at guard, whatever. Max Ironacre, Arizona State's pretty big guy, pretty good there. I've heard good things about him. Yeah, let's take a chance. Buffalo Bills need a safety. Oh yeah, get the Toledo guy.
Combine this year. You did a little bit earlier. How do you keep up when you lose that?
Who's the 49ers?
What is strategy?
Wide receiver, big need. Casey Concepcion, former 5-star, I believe. It's really good for Texas A&M. Then the Texans, of course, CJ Stroud at quarterback. Jeremiah Love. How did I forget about Jeremiah Love? Why is he still on my board? What the hell am I doing? God. Yo, I haven't even picked Jeremiah Love yet. What am I doing? I mean, I'm having fun with this. I get it. I'm trying to fill the roster needs, but you know what? This is bogus. This is already bogus. I can't believe I forgot Jeremiah Love. I did. Oh my God. You know he's going top 10, right? I didn't even think about it, man. He'll go top 5. He might go top 3. Shoot. Someone trade up to get him. Should have gave him to the Titans. Titans desperately need a guy like that. I don't know. I feel like an idiot. Oh, brother. Anyway. Oh, jeez.
First name out of your mouth is hit by how good you look. When you hear arm length, does that make you laugh, or what do you think? I just think obviously there's measurable, and there's no doubt the NFL can use this different. But
Uncle Lou's live with VicTube. He says he's ending the morning show for good. Says it's run its course. Okay, cool. Just don't end the call-in show. We love it. We love it. But yeah, we'll be live for the draft tonight. I'm gonna get a little bit of relaxation and rest and go to work and all that. But yeah, wasn't the best of mock drafts today. Overall, I don't know. Mock drafts are fun, but it's even better when you finally see it happen and unfold. It's fun to predict the draft, but it's like when it happens and these college kids get a chance in the pros, you feel happy for everyone that gets the opportunity, and especially when it comes to your team. You know, if the Bucks could not screw it up tonight, I'll be happy. So, yeah. Anyway, I will get out of here early. We'll do this show again tomorrow to recap round 1. and hopefully a longer show. We'll hopefully get some calls and stuff. So love y'all. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. Go Bucks. And we'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern for the draft.